Hi, I'm John from PekoeTea. Today I want to talk to you about a new tea that we've added to our range. It is silver tips from Sri Lanka. This is from the Maratenna Tea Estate, which is part of the Balangoda Tea Company. This is from the Ratnapura area of Sri Lanka, but it's marketed as a medium uva tea, which is quite interesting. This is the first time we've had a white tea from Sri Lanka. It goes along with the golden needle that we've got from the golden tips that we've got from the Lumbini Tea Estate, and it's part of a wider range of limited edition teas that we're adding over the next few months. This tea is a bit different because it's been handmade, and Sri Lanka is not really known for making handmade teas. This is from a particular clone which has got a purple leaf. There seems to be quite a lot of purple types of tea in Sri Lanka. The golden tips that we've got is also from a purple clone. This is where there's more of the chemical which gives the colouring to the leaf, makes the leaf look more purple when you look at it, and it changes the flavour a little bit. And I think you get teas like this in Yunnan province and also in Kenya as well. They've been working a lot with these purple type teas. So this one it's new to us. I've not had a chance to drink it much because we don't have very much of it, so we're going to try it just now. Normally I would brew white tea with 70 degrees water. That's what I tell everybody, and that's what's on our packaging, but I'm actually going to brew this with boiling water today. There's a couple of interesting articles I've read in the past about white tea, that sometimes the idea of brewing tea at a cooler temperature covers up impurities in the tea and actually can be a way to kind of gloss over that the tea is not very good quality. What we found with a lot of white teas coming out of Fujian province, particularly white downy silvery needle, over the past few years, is that the quality's not been great. It's not had much flavour to it, and it's been overproduced, and it's just riding off the back of the name rather than riding off the quality. So it's really nice to see that there are other places in the world growing teas and producing teas in this way, to make something a little bit different. What I like about brewing white teas like this in a glass teapot is that they're visually stunning as well. I've said this in a lot of my videos, is that drinking tea is not just about the taste. You're tasting with all your senses, with your eyes, with your nose, and with your mouth. And this is something which is very special about tea. So although you can just brew this in a normal teapot and it will still taste absolutely fine, I personally believe that the psychological aspect of how it's produced and how it's brewed changes the flavour of it. But that's just me. So I've infused this now for 3 minutes. I used boiling water, which I suppose goes against what I tell a lot of people. But I wanted to try and extract the most flavour out of this and just really see how it stands up to hot water. A couple of interesting facts about Sri Lankan white tea. It's very similar in the way it's processed and the harvest window to Chinese white tea. So it's only made once a year, and then it's withered. And you can actually see from the leaf as well that it's black on the inside of the bud, which is very similar to moonlight white. The other thing is that the amount of wet leaf to dry leaf is similar to what we have in Scotland as well. It's a 5-to-1 ratio. So for every 5 kilos of wet leaf that is picked, you only end up with 1 kilo of finished leaf. So it is really quite an exquisite thing. And price point wise, it's not too bad, but the price point does reflect that it is more of a rare tea. It's only harvested once a year. So let's have a taste. So flavours, yes. So you've got sweetness, you've got the honey, it's honeysuckle almost. There's a bit of grass in there, but not too much. Really quite full-bodied for a white tea, and I have to say rivals the quality of the teas that come out from China. In some ways, I think when we did the original tasting of this when it first came in as a team, we thought that it was better than some of the Chinese white teas that have been available on the market recently. We have a handmade silver needle from Fujian province, but the more mass-produced silver needles really are not standing up to scrutiny as they used to. So as something a bit different and something to try, I would highly recommend trying this tea and taking alongside the golden needle from Lumbini Estate. I think It's two teas which go hand in hand, and really nice, and just something a little bit different.